Hello, wanted to show off a little progress, what I've got done on this build and show off a little bit of the breadboarding that is going to help get this thing done. I apologize for the shaky camera. I'm just holding it by hand right now. Having some issues with my tripod, kind of fell apart. Anyways, if you take a look at the trigger grouping first, I've got the battery wired up in from the back, and it's spliced into the pusher motor. I have these two micro switches. One bent over, it clicks on and off as the pusher motor moves forward and backwards. I think it's similar to the Blaster Smith's UK modification, but I know they did a much nicer job with 3D printed case and everything else. Mine is just a little bit of a plastic epoxy and the bent over switch in there. Down here, the same thing, micro switch connecting up to the trigger. Can actuate that right now. And you'll notice no more rev switch at all. It's because both of these switches, they're not carrying any power. They're just strictly acting as signals. They're going to be routed over to the microcontroller. Alright, underneath here, I've got a number of wires run through. I don't know if you can see them here. There's a main power line, ground line, and a loop from the pusher motor. As you can see them, they come out right here. I've currently got it wired up to demonstrate testing the MOSFETs schematic that I've got. And right now I've got it to the point where I can send a signal to one of the MOSFETs to drive the pusher motor, and then I have a second signal right here set up that will activate the motor brake. Normally when this is wired up, the motor brake would be automatic, but this is just my first time getting this done, so I'm going to take a little bit of time to play with it. You'll see a demonstration here, see if I can get this all in the picture. You see that is the motor running without the brake, and if I press down the motor and release it and then tap the brake, it will stop the motor. Alright, and that is actually functioning. I'm going to give you a picture of the schematic here. My little breadboarded prototype for it. And it's a little bit different than what I uploaded onto Nerf Haven. So I'll have to get a update for that if anybody else was interested in building it. But it's actually pretty straightforward, I think. If you can look down in here, we've got on your right hand side, the two large black MOSFETs sitting there. The one on the right drives the pusher motor. That's an NPN type, and then the one next to it on the left here, if I can point at it right here, is a P-channel MOSFET, which is going to driving the engine brake. And what happens is, it's this little guy right here is a NPN transistor. And this one receives a positive signal, and this one pulls that positive signal down to ground, which causes this one to allow positive voltage onto the negative terminal of the motor, and that's what will stop it here. Again, this is just a couple of resistors. Alright, there we go. A couple of resistors. There's two 10Ks, one 500 ohm, and then I'm just using the push buttons to activate it right now. Hopefully I'll have the next flywheel motors MOSFET in here in maybe another 20 minutes or so, and hopefully it'll be running it from Arduino soon. Alright, well, I hope this helps anybody get some ideas. If you're looking to build one of these or want to get into electronics, it's pretty fun. Alright, bye.